Have you ever felt invisible? Like you're doing your best, showing up, working hard, staying faithful, but no one sees you. You're consistent. You're praying, you're trying. Still. No recognition, no breakthrough, no change. And deep down, a question starts to grow. Did God forget me? Then let me tell you the story of David. And it reminds us, God never forgets who He's called. In 1 Samuel 16, God tells the prophet Samuel, I've chosen a new king, go to the house of Jesse in Bethlehem. So Jesse brings out his strongest sons, 7 of them. All tall, all trained, all impressive. Samuel looks at the oldest and thinks, this has to be the one. But God whispers, do not look at appearance or height. People look at the outward appearance, but the Lord looks at the heart. One by one, God says no. All 7 sons, not the one. So Samuel asks, are these all the sons you have? And Jesse replies, well, there is the youngest, but he's out in the field with the sheep. He wasn't even invited to the meeting, but God had already chosen him. They bring in David, young, forgotten, dirty from the field. And God says, this is the one, anoint him. Samuel pours the oil. Right there in front of his brothers, David is anointed. But then he goes straight back to the field, anointed, but still unseen, called, but still waiting. What do you know need when God calls you, but nothing changes? No palace, no crown, just sheep, just routine, just silence. But this is where God trains kings. David didn't fight Goliath first. He fought lions and bears alone in the wild with no applause. And in those quiet fields, he learned to hear God's voice. He learned to worship. He learned obedience. Whoever is faithful with little will also be faithful with much. Luke 16:10. Then came 1 Samuel 17. The army of Israel is frozen, afraid of a giant named Goliath. David is sent, not to fight, but to deliver lunch. But when he hears Goliath mocking the name of God, something rises inside him. He says, who is this giant, that he should defy the armies of the living God? Saul says, you're just a boy. But David answers, the Lord who delivered me from the lion and the bear will deliver me from this Philistine. No sword, no armor, just a sling, 5 stones, and faith built in the field. He steps forward. He runs toward the battle. And with 1 stone, the giant falls. Victory didn't come from the spotlight. It came from faith, forged in secret. Have you ever felt, Father, Thank you for seeing me, even when I feel invisible, even when others overlook me. You know where I am, you know what I carry, and you have not forgotten me. Teach me to trust you in the field, to be faithful in the small things, to worship when no one is watching. Make me steady, make me ready, make my heart like David's. I won't chase a title, I'll chase you. You don't need to be in the spotlight to be chosen by God. You don't need to fight for attention when you already have His anointing.
David's journey wasn't easy, but then waited years before he wore the crown. In between, he faced rejection, isolation, betrayal, even ran for his life from the very king he was called to replace. He knew what it meant to be promised something by God and still live in caves, to be chosen and still feel chased.
God sees every act of obedience, every moment of worship, every tear you cry in silence. The one who calls you is faithful, and He will do it. So don't give up, keep walking, keep trusting, keep showing up where God placed you. The same God who raised David will raise you in the right time, in the right way, for the right reason, because He finishes what He starts.
You don't need to be in the spotlight to be chosen by God. You don't need to fight for attention when you already have His anointing. You don't need to be in the spotlight to be chosen by God. You don't need to fight for attention when you already have His anointing.